Hey, alright guys, it's Dose of J here, back again with another video for you guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, of course guys, we're doing another car talk. Now, in this video I was only going to talk about one specific car, but since this is car talk, obviously we're going to go ahead and talk about a few multiple cars that are kind of interesting, but I don't know, we'll get you guys' opinion on that. So if you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to give it a fat thumbs up and subscribe for more content and for more videos, vlogs, car talk, and so on and so forth. Alright, so the first car that we're going to be talking about is, of course, the 2022 Subaru WRX / STI, whatever you want to call it. Now, take this with a grain of salt, guys. Please do not take this as 100% facts, but there has been rumors stating that the new WRX will have 300 horsepower. Yes, you heard me, 300 horsepower. And of course, the STI will be getting 350 horsepower. First, you guys know that the new gen WRX and STI are going to be with the FA motor. The EJ is absolutely gone. The EJ is now old, it is retired. It's a great motor, of course, but I feel like obviously it's time to move on, so that's a good step in the next direction. As for the styling, I'm pretty sure you guys should know. If not, then it should take the same type of design or like facial features from the Lavorg that is overseas. If you guys don't know about the Lavorg, go check it out on Google or wherever and you'll get what I mean. Now here's my big take on this, is that even if they do this whole 300 horsepower WRX, the price is no way it's gonna be 30,000 or in the 30K and below range. It's definitely gonna be at least 35 where the STIs are currently. And then who knows what the STIs are going to be. They're probably going to be maybe 40, 45K just for STI. If they can make that happen though, and actually go forth with the 300 horsepower WRX and the 350 horsepower STI, I mean, that would really be great, to be honest. I don't really think it'll be making 300. I would say it'll probably make maybe 280 horsepower. I feel like that is probably a reasonable amount that they would probably do. If they go higher than that, then by all means, that's even better for us. Now, for the STI, we already know 100% they're gonna put more power. The people have been complaining for years now about, you know, again, the same 300 horsepower, 305 horsepower, whatever. And by the way, the WRX should be revealing this fall, I'm pretty sure. This fall, I think so. I think the BRZ is and the WRX is. Now, up next, the next car to talk about is, of course, the GTR, the next gen. People said that they're not going to make any more GTRs, but actually that's false. They actually are going to make another GTR. Now, it's not going to be completely like a whole like crazy brand new thing. They're still going to use the, you know, R35s, you know, like mechanical stuff, you know, like drivetrain, you know, just the basic stuff. They're gonna use the same parts and just like, you know, maybe make the outside look a little bit different, but you know, they're just gonna recycle from that. But we are going to get a next gen. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but there has been rumors obviously saying that the next gen GTR would be hybridized, which thank God I don't think they're going to do, because if they did, I think, oh boy, that would be absolutely like stupid to be honest. But it's glad that they're not gonna do it. Hopefully they don't, but they shouldn't. I don't think the R35 really needs to be changed. I don't really think the new gen needs to be changed as much. Really, just use what the previous gen has used. Now, they did say if this is happening, it won't be released until early 2023. So we still got a while before then. So, I mean, don't think about it too much. So in other news, Best Car reports that a new Z is coming out. Now, as you guys already know, there is the 400Z. Yes, but we're talking about the Nismo version of the 400Z. Yes, you guys heard it. The Nismo version of the 400Z. And they said it will be unveiling next year, January. So that's not even too far from where we are now. Knowing that the 400Z is already coming out this fall, just a few more months, and then a Nismo Z is being unveiled. This is crazy. If this is actually true, what Best Car is reporting, then I don't know. I would probably hold back on purchasing the 400Z until, you know, maybe the Nismo comes out. But at the same time, we already know it's probably going to be super pricey. Probably the price of like a Supra or something right now. If this can actually go through, then this is going to be awesome. We already know the 400Z is going to be super popular. It's getting a lot of interest. Everybody seems to really like the design and of course the specs so far, you know, the engine and everything that comes along with the car. So I mean, if they can nail a Nismo version, I mean, no complaints here. The regular 400Z is being revealed August 17th, so mark that on your guys' calendars because that's when it's going down. But yeah, as for the Nismo version, it should be revealed in the Tokyo Auto Salon in January. So keep that noted too, guys. Mark your guys' calendars because I feel like this is going to be great. Now, in other news, we're going to be talking about the Veloster. Not the Veloster N, but the 2022 Velosters. Now, if you guys didn't hear about this, they have absolutely canceled, discontinued making it for that year. You won't be able to get any more of them. They probably won't even be making it anymore. I don't know. You can only get the N, which is fine because why not just get the N as the top model, and it's not even that much more expensive. It's sad, but I mean at the same time, nobody really cares too much about the regular Velosters. Even the Veloster N itself isn't actually making as much sales as people think it is. So it's kind of sad to see. It might not even stick around for long either, just like the Focus RS. But I mean, buy them up while you can now. So if you guys are looking for a car in the market, or if you're looking for one of those cars, I'd suggest getting one as soon as you can, because I'm pretty sure it won't be long before they're absolutely gone. Also, Hyundai has revealed their newest model of the Elantra, which is of course the Hyundai Elantra N. So now we have the Veloster N and we have of course the Elantra N. Now of course it's using the same power, same engine specs and stuff as the Veloster N, just inside of the Elantra N. I'm personally not a huge fan of it. The whole side of it, I don't know, it just looks like it's kind of like dented, like someone just like rammed into the side of it. How it has like those like sharp edges on the doors. And to the back, not a huge fan. The front, not really. I'm not really a fan of the car. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm just personally not a fan of the car. Of course, the performance speaks for itself, but if I obviously had to choose, I'd just say get the Veloster N instead of the Elantra N. But I mean, it's all personal preference. It's not a bad car. Obviously it performs and it's still pretty quick for what it is. So if you are in the market looking for a car that isn't, you know, maybe a Subaru or all your, you know, usual common cars, then I mean, you could try the Elantra N. Oh yeah, and it also comes with a dual clutch transmission and also comes in a 6-speed manual too. So for you people that want a manual or dual clutch, whichever one, be happy because yes, they're both available. All right guys, and now for the final car that we're going to be talking about in today's car talk video is of course one hot hatch that just seems to be getting better and better and not seeming to stop anytime soon. And of course I'm talking about the 2022 Volkswagen GTI and of course the Golf R also. But for this Mark 8 GTI, I'm pretty sure they hit it pretty good for this one. Now, the European versions of these cars have already been out, they've already been reviewed, so on and so forth. I mean, we're still yet to get them, obviously, because for some reason, the Euro side always gets some stuff first before us. I mean, which is no big deal. Now, of course, the US and, you know, North America in general, Volkswagen has now released the specs and, of course, the pricing. For a base GTI, we're looking for over $30,000 now. For a base GTI. Now, I don't know about that, but I really think that's just way too much for the GTI. Maybe for the R, okay, but for a base GTI, this is not even including some of the upgraded specs and stuff that's in the GTI. This is just for the base one. You're paying over 30K for it. But of course, it still comes standard with a manual transmission. So of course, it's good to see that they haven't gave up on the manual transmissions. Still good that Volkswagen is still making those. Now, the DSG transmission is obviously $100 more, which isn't crazy. So if you do want the DSG version, then just pay $100 more, and there you go. Now, if I were you guys and you guys were looking for a GTI, I'd obviously just stick with the base one, honestly, because it still comes with, you know, digital gauges, still comes with a heated steering wheel, you know, heated padded cloth seats. So I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Wireless charging. So I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even opt for the extra specs and stuff and extra whatever goodies that they have inside of it. Just go with the base. Now, for the Golf R, it will be starting around $44,000. So, if you're willing to pay that, then to each their own. Which, honestly, it's better than the GTI for what the GTI is offering. Then obviously get the Golf R. So just like the GTI, the Golf R does have a DSG and a 6-speed manual transmission. So again, whichever you prefer, you can go ahead and choose. The styling actually is an upgrade from the Mark 7. The previous year, like I said before, was absolutely just hideous to me for some reason. I just didn't like it at all. But I feel like this one, it looks pretty good, especially the front fascia. Just, it really looks good. You know, the side and the rear is kind of the same as like how it was before. But I mean, it looks good. It's a really good car. The pricing for the GTI though, not a huge fan of that, but in every other area it's pretty cool. But at the same time, for like extra goodies and features inside the car, it's almost like a $5,000 increase. But anyway guys, that is pretty much it for this video, for this car talk. If you have anything to say about the cars that I've mentioned in today's car talk, please be sure to leave some comments down below. Let me know what your guys' thoughts, what you guys think of anything. What cars would you get? Which cars are you excited for? What you think will do good and what you think will do poorly, and stuff like that. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give this video a fat thumbs up, and of course be sure to subscribe for more content and for more videos, more vlogs, more car talks and stuff like that. Pretty much it for the video. Let me know what other cars you want me to talk about next, and I am Dose of J, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, stay humble, stay blessed, peace.